Hey, welcome to college football. My name is Jesse. Before you jump into that video, make sure you visit coolladman100x.com to get custom ebooks and other things that's available on the website. Link will be in the description below. Also, visit the NFLShop to get yourself some Kansas City's Chiefs gear and your own personal team gear as well. And also, all the other sponsors will be in the description below. Now, back to Kool-Aid.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. How you guys doing? Welcome to college football. Get the mic a little closer so you hear my voice. So we're going to be jumping back into the Georgia Southern offensive playbook. We're going to be looking at gun A slot offset. We're going to be looking at a play called dig switch. Dig switch is pretty cool. I love this playbook. It's very neat. Georgia Southern offensive playbook. So dig switch. Now, what made me interested in when I came across this play, going through playbooks and stuff, I thought this circle route was a little different. I don't know, but I feel as though it wouldn't work running this play stocked, because look at it. He can jump in front of that anytime. But how can I make this play work in an instance? So this is where I'm thinking we're going to figure this out together. So, the X, like when you run this play here, you got a triangle there, bam, taper out. Everything is perfect except that X. Now, what I'm trying to see is like, okay, now we got X. There's no tight end route, so we got the running back on this instance. So I want to see if I, in this instance here, by him being close to the edge of the line, will that X affect that circle? Now, what I'm seeing here, I'm tired, sorry, y'all. Now, what I'm seeing here is that the X is going to be our heat check. So, how can that circle route be dominant if he's getting mashed like that? So, am I saying it's the receiver? I don't know, but we can, take that into account too as well. He's not a good route runner, probably so. And that comes into play too. So, a lot of people look at that as a sole flip play, depending on, your best receiver. So I'm thinking if you put him in X, what is that circle doing? Do I have a way to hit him in the middle? No, I don't. And I'm thinking to myself, when I flip him, you see what I'm saying, and put him on the other side, you don't put your receiver on there. So this come where an instance where this is a player type of thing. So in this play, when I don't know why you can't audible while you're in the play. I don't know why you can't do that. In this instance here, we want to put the receiver on that side, because I would say Hunter, Sanders, Shepard, Rusker, somebody is on. So we got Shepard. Where is Hunter? He's not here. So I believe Hunter cannot go on that side, which is weird. So this is a lock type of play here. So this is interesting. So we're understanding that this play can't put star receivers there. And I'm wondering why. In a way, I probably got to do some tricks to get them there. So we're just seeing how this play affects it. So we're just going to put Hunter back over there. So when you flip the play, you're still going to put him on the right side. But what is intermeaning for this play is that, and I'm thinking to myself, is that a tight end? I believe, yeah, that is a tight. That's why he can't go there. Now this makes sense. So So that's why this route here, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that is a tight end. So yeah, that is a tight end. I just thought about that. So yeah, so that actually changes the games in the wide trip. So when that receiver, number 31, he's a tight end. So that's why Hunter can't go there, which sucks, by the way. But that doesn't change, the simple fact of why this play can't be used. And I was wondering that because I was like, damn, why is that? And I just found out that you can't put a receiver over there. And I'm wondering to myself, like, why is that? So, the way I was focused on this play is I believe circle is a decoy. So we're going to use circle as a decoy. So what we're going to be using, we're going to be doing, because I want to see how far triangle goes here. He pretty much a perfect route. That's a good route right there. So what we want to do is, I would say, mess with the defense choices. So I will go zig, right? And just to be honorary, I will go, I will try to take this safety a little bit deeper. I want those two safeties, or a single safety, anyone, corner, anybody. I want them to go as deep as possible. And that negates that right side. So now this opens up our running back situation. So we got a heat checker. So now this is actually open up some things here. So now I just threw that pick just to be doing it. Not throwing picks. We looking at routes here. So now we actually got our heat check here. Now he's taking, and this is perfect because he's taking this corner, this safety. So now this should negate him. This should just literally open up this table route right across the middle of the field. So now we can go zig here. Here, we can go zig. Then table route here. Make sure that table route is deep, about the 10-yard line there. Right there. Then we can, bam, right there. So we got those receivers going out. So just like I said, we got a heat check. You see, you send heat, you don't get beat every time. Bars. So that's why I said this is perfect here. So bam, table route, in route. Then we want to make that go to the 10-yard line. Then you want to put X. I'm going to put X in the zig. So now you send this stuff. He open right across the field. Bam. Got a block. Open right down the field. So in order to use this play, we have to take that circle, because he's a tight end. He's not a receiver, and he's a decoy. So we want him to go as far as possible. And we want to put X in the zig, and we want to put him going to running back out into a flat. So this negates that safety, single coverage, double coverage, zone our man, that table route, or that triangle and X, or you got your heat check R1 and you got your heat check with X, and if not triangle, because if he jump in front and they're in zone and nobody's there, it's pretty much a done deal. So if he's there, bam, he's there right across the middle of the field, bam, you get that block, and you just got one-on-one, and that's a touchdown. Very simple and easy. So if you're sending, how many you send? That's what you send 3, 4, 5. So they send 5. So that's cool. We send 5. Automatically got him here, but I ain't want to throw to him in general because he's coming down to really just crack me and stuff like that. But what he is a decoy because he's a tight end. So that's fine. That's fine. I want these two players, anybody in this vicinity, to go back. That's what I want. Because I want him to come right underneath all that coverage. Right underneath all that coverage. As you see here, even if you bump him, don't matter. He's literally wide open. Across the middle of the field. Then you took away my triangle. Then my zig too. That's why I say he's going to be my heat check. My zig is always going to be there. He's going to be there regardless. Because you're not going to make it. Because you're guarding him. And he has to be open. So you're making two choices. So this adjustment is crazy. So make sure you custom stem them here. Do a zig here. and running back out to the flat, and you're good. And depending on if they're sending 5 or 6, you'll understand. All right, bam, he's coming down. He still was able to get it. So just to show you guys here, I still was able to hit that table route because I was looking at it the whole time. So they sending what, 3? No, 3, 4. So they sending 4. Cool. He still got beat. So I could have hit the tight end if I was looking that way. But table route, and I'm saying it's underneath all that zone because I have forced him to go all the way back to those zones back right there. So that opens up a lot of things for you. I hope you enjoy that adjustment play and this play breakdown. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next video.